it's Sophie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you guys the 1 month flexibility challenge day 4. So comment down below and tell me how you guys have all been going. Have you been doing every day? Have you been trying to do every day? Just tell me how it's going, and please remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, as well as commenting, because it really gives me a lot of motivation. It makes me want to put out more videos, and it makes me really happy to see that you guys are actually watching and enjoying my videos. So let's just get on into the video.
Everybody's waiting, everybody's watching, even when you're sleeping. Keep your eyes open.
Like every day, we're going to be starting off with the butterfly stretch, and we're going to be holding this for about 30 seconds just to warm ourselves up, get ourselves ready for the other stretches. Remembering to push down with your elbows if you need to. If you want a bit of a deeper stretch, you can lean forward. And remembering to take nice deep breaths in and out. If you're leaning forward, you can use the balancing technique if you like. I feel like this is really helpful for if you're leaning forward. I'm not leaning forward too much this time because I will be leaning forward a bit more at the end when I've done all the other stretches first. Okay, so now we're going to go into the second stretch that we always do, which is the middle split stretch, and I have got a few variations on this one today for you guys. So what we're going to do is just go as far as we can into our middle splits. Okay, what we're going to do first is just lean over to this side like we do every time, 30 seconds. Okay, now what we're going to do is a new variation on the stretch, and what we're going to do is turn our body, or our upper body, to try and face our hips on this side. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and touch our toe. Hold our leg and just lean forward as far as we can. Going to hold this one for 30 seconds as well. Making sure you try and face your hips and your upper body as far as you can towards this leg. Reaching forward and leaning a bit if you can. Remembering to breathe nice in and a deep breath out. And you can bounce with this one if you want, however it is quite a new stretch and a hard stretch, so you might not need to. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just go into the middle like usual, hold this for 30 seconds, lean forward as far as we can. We can bounce a bit if we like, and remembering to take deep breaths. Once we breathe out, we can try and move forward a little bit each time we breathe out. Remembering to take nice deep breaths the whole way through all of these stretches, because it is really, really important. Just a little bit longer with this one. Okay. Red. Okay, so now that we've done the middle stretch, we're going to lean over to this side and just do the leaning over one like we always do. Holding this for about 30 seconds. Give your back a bit of a stretch if you need to by just tilting side to side. Go back into the stretch. Just a little bit longer, remembering to take in deep breaths and breathing out. Okay, now what we're going to do, the facing the leg stretch just like we did on this side. So what we're going to do is try and turn our bodies as far as we can towards this leg, our upper bodies, and now just leaning down and holding our leg and leaning as far forward as we can. Remembering to take nice deep breaths, and we're just holding this for a little bit longer. Okay, so now we're done with our middle split stretches, and now we're going to go on to our half split stretches just like we did yesterday. And I feel like these two are very good, they work really well together, these two stretches. So we're going to go from this one into our half splits. I'm taking my left leg forward first. It doesn't matter what you guys do, you can do your left or your right first. And I'm going down into the half splits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean onto the ground. If you want to lean onto the ground, you can. If you want a deeper stretch, if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine too. So I'm just going to go down to the ground and hold this for 30 seconds. Remembering to breathe in and out. Just a few more seconds. Okay, so now the same as we did yesterday. Okay, so now, just like we did yesterday, we're going to be lifting up this leg, trying to hold it here. This will give your thigh muscles a really good stretch. We're holding this one for about 20 seconds. Maybe you might find this one easier than you did yesterday, or maybe not. I find it about the same. Okay, and now we're going to go on to the other side. I'm putting my right leg forward now. I'm going to go into those half splits again. Lean towards the ground if we can, or if we want a deeper stretch, and hold this for 30 seconds. Remembering to take nice deep breaths, coming up a bit if you need to. Only a few more seconds. Okay, now we're just crawling ourselves up, not coming up too fast so we don't injure ourselves. Now I'm going to take this leg and do the little stretch that we did on the other side. Holding this for about 20 seconds, just like we did on the left. Sorry if I am a bit washed out. The light is really bright but also really dull today. It's a really weird lighting. We just had a storm in yesterday and it's a bit windy and cloudy. Okay, so now that we're done with this one, what we're going to do is just go on to the touching toe stretch. We're going to touch our toes and hold this one for 30 seconds on each side. So I'm going to take my right leg first, it doesn't matter which one you guys do. Touch my toes, lean forward a bit more if I can. What we're going to do with this one is we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we release our breath out, we're going to try and move forward a little bit. But only a tiny bit, and if it gets painful then just stop the stretch or just go back a bit so it's less hard. So now that we've done this side, we're going to do the same on the other side. So I'm taking my left leg out and touching my toe and leaning towards my leg for a deeper stretch. My left side is my less flexible side. Comment down below if you guys have a less flexible side. I feel like most people do. Remember to take a deep breath in, and as you release that breath out, try and move forward a little bit. Okay, so now that we've done these stretches, we'll go into the butterfly stretch. Hold this one for 30 seconds, and then this is the second to last stretch, so there will only be one more after this, and then you guys are done for the day. So we're going to go into this. Notice that it feels a lot easier this time. It doesn't stretch me anymore, putting my legs down. So it might feel easier for you guys too, I'm not sure. Just comment down below. This is probably because we've done all the other stretches to help our muscles stretch out. I'm going to lean forward. Remember to take those deep breaths. We're holding this for 30 seconds. Okay, now just crawling ourselves up, and our last stretch is going to be our straddle stretch again. And I feel like this one, I'm doing it last again because it might be a bit easier for us after we've done all the other stretches. We're just going to have to see. So I'm going as far into my splits as I can. I can go a bit further this time, I've noticed, in my splits. And I'm also going to lean forward, doing the breath thing. So I'm going to take a deep breath in, and as I breathe out, I'm going to try and move a little bit further forward. And I'm going to move a bit further forward with my hips instead of leaning forward for this one, I think. But it's your guys' choice. Oh, I'm almost in my split, so I think maybe I'll stop there because it's giving me a really intense stretch. It won't move any more further forward. Just a little bit longer, guys. You're almost done. My pool fountain just came on. almost done. Okay, and that wraps up our 1 month flexibility challenge day 4. So guys, stay tuned for another video tomorrow. Remember what I said, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and comment down below how you're finding it. Any stretch recommendations, just anything, literally. It just gives me so much motivation and it really makes me feel like I want to be making these videos even more. Bye guys!